Good afternoon, everyone. Happy to have you here online in our Digital Innovation Café. So happy we could do this today. If you want to ask something, don't hesitate to communicate with us in the chat channel or via the dedicated tab. My name is Lawrence. I'm your host for you today. I'm a director of supply chain at Metro Belgium, and I'm a board member of GS1 Belgiulux and a member of the Innovation Committee. Some of you may not know GS1 very well, as you are not our usual target audience, but I'm going to explain you who we are. In fact, you may know GS1 mainly from its barcodes. We are mainly active in sectors as fast-moving consumer, healthcare, and do-it-yourself. We are a user-driven community, and our focus is to improve the efficiency in supply chain, mainly via standardizations. Now, you might ask yourself, then why did we pick transport and logistics as a topic for today, as this sector or community is not very big at GS1 Belgiulux? Well, that's exactly the reason why. We see a lot of opportunities for standardization in the transport and logistics sector within Belgium, so that's why we are hosting this event concerning these subjects today. We also have the ambition to be much more engaged in this sector, and that's why we also have posted this in our 3 years ambition plan for the next years. As the supply chain is also becoming much more circular, we need to engage in exploring initiatives to improve sustainability, efficiency, and transparency. And a very straightforward example of this is to invest much more in digitization of the supply chain. And that's exactly what we will be talking about today. Besides from strengthening the commitments within the transport and logistics sector, the innovation team at GS1 Belgiulux is fully busy with transport and logistics as well. We have onboarded much more knowledge over the last year to enforce our knowledge about transport and logistics. When you will enter our website, you will find a page on transport and logistics, and you will find out how the standards of GS1 can enable you to work much more efficient. And third and last but not least, we are very active in diverse projects over the country with our community, and a good example of that is our ECMR. So it's clear, GS1 is committed to help implement standards to make the transport and logistics sector more efficient, more transparent, and much more sustainable. Now, I don't want to keep you waiting with a too long introduction, so let's continue with our agenda of today, because we have lots of fun and cool speakers with us today. We will have the following speakers. The first one is Dirk Mostien, who will talk about the gaps in standardization in this sector. Thierry Grumio, who will dial in with us as a lead of transport and logistics of GS1 globally. We have Michiel Ruighager, who will dive into the new standards around the logistic label. Rudy Hemeleer, who will talk about the ECMR. Chris van Ransbeek is also here live with us today, who will talk about a collaborative digital platform called Streamliner. And finally, to close off, we have Joris Vink, who will tell much more about the PIL project. All in all, the Innovation Café will last about 1.5 hours,